Hi, I'm Jimmy Cannon, singer and voice coach, helping people find the confidence in their voice to deliver their message with presence and authority. So today I want to talk about stage presence. I want to talk about how to find your presence on stage. We've established that we know our subject. We're confident in the knowledge that we have to deliver our message. What we're not confident in is walking onto the stage. And that's what we need to concentrate, which is the elephant in the room. And to do that, there's a couple of techniques that we can put in place straight away. The first one, number one, is body alignment. So being comfortable with our body and how we are on stage. And the most important thing to do is to feel grounded when we're on stage. And to do that, we need to practice feeling grounded and how our body might feel when we are grounded. So how do we feel grounded? Well, the first thing to do is to stand up, obviously, and to make sure our feet are firmly placed on the floor. And we should literally feel the ground below our feet and feel that we're completely at one with the earth, as it were. And the second thing is to make sure that our feet are hips and shoulder width apart, not too tight, and certainly not crossed, and certainly not leaning like this on a piano if it happens to be there, or the lectern like this, or like this on the podium. So make sure that you're stood up straight, your feet are firmly grounded, slightly apart. Your knees, incidentally, need to be slightly unlocked. So there's a feeling of presence and purpose there, and that you feel comfortable in the environment that you're in. That's really, really important. The other thing is to think about your chest and opening up the space here, and that's going to affect your voice. I don't know if you noticed that if I'm like this, and I'm a little bit tight there, my voice sounds a bit constricted. But if the chest is open and I can breathe, and that means I can project the sound, and I can resonate the sound, and I can communicate that sound to my audience. Also think about I'm going to sit down because I don't think you can see my head, but imagine, you might have heard this old theatre trick, is to imagine there's a piece of string attached to the top, right in the middle of your fulcrum there, and just right there, and it's somebody is gradually and consistently pulling on that string. So you feel this sense of height, and elevation that you can adopt into your body alignment, your posture. Get that together first before you go on stage. Then when you walk on stage, don't walk on really fast and scramble on, put the notes on the podium and then start to speak. Get into that pose before you go on stage. Practice walking onto stage. So practice in your office, at home, in an office like this, come over here if you want to, and practice walking into the room and stopping behind your podium. It could be a chair, and to use as a prop, and practice walking up, standing, being prepared and ready to speak. And practice being in that right posture, that right body alignment, grounded to the floor, elevated, and feeling that expanse of presence about you and your body and within your environment before you do your speech. The speech is something that you're going to take care of, hopefully, way beforehand. It's something that you know that you have the skills and the ability to deliver that speech because it's your topic, it's your area of expertise. It's the environment, which is the stage, which is the issue. And so find a way to practice standing and walking and being on stage. And that's going to help you to find your stage presence. Good luck. And let me know in the comments below whether any of these tips have helped you. And if you'd like to work with me on a one-to-one basis, or perhaps I could come in and work with your team and do some training with you, please do get in contact. My details are below, and also subscribe and like. I will be doing more videos about presentation and voice techniques in the future. So please do subscribe and speak soon. Here's a recap of what we talked about today. We talked about grounding. We talked about making sure that our feet and our body is grounded to the earth, to the floor, that we feel presence, we feel a part of the environment and consequently a part of the stage. And that's going to help the energy for our voice and our message.